Hello guys, today's video will be different since I'll be complaining about why I don't PvE agree or grind, or why I think that the open world combat PvP system is just bad in general. So I don't PvE since I feel like there's like no progression to it. You pretty much get gear, then like what do you do with gear? You grind. I see you grind more higher spot. Like what do you do after that? Like, so yeah, you kind of just go to PvP for grinding, but there's like no progression when you like, oh, you have to do it because everybody else is doing it, otherwise you won't catch up if you don't do it. Like there's no such thing really, because there's like no raid or dungeons. Like if there's like raid and dungeon, I guess it will work because you have to sort of like progress with the mass to like get your gear. But since this game is pretty much about like grinding gear from like regular mobs or buying out the marketplace, then it doesn't really have this like progression thing. Yeah. But another thing is that it's kind of repetitive. Like I because in grinding you can only grind and nothing else, but in life skilling there's like a lot of life skill you can do. Like for example, let's say today I don't want to do hunting, I can do some gathering. Or if I say I don't want to do gathering, I can do probably like bartering or something. Maybe I'll do like trading and stuff. So there's like a lot of things you can do in life skilling. While grinding, you can pretty much, if you don't like investing in any life skill, you can only grind. And yeah, that's pretty much. So like, pretty much yeah. So next thing, why do I think the open world PvP is bad? First thing, there's no reward or punishment. Well, there's like a sort of a punishment, but it's not. It's only like when you get really unlucky. So you die, you just literally respawn like in like within the node, and like you get back to the same location in like 10 seconds. If you have like lung, which can fly, then like what else? Then there's like people with like they just try to kill you for whatever reason. If you are in the world like traveling or like literally doing anything that doesn't bother them, and they'll be like assholes who just on their doom hole just like one tapping people and stuff. Like literally, what's the point? Like you lose karma, but we don't lose anything. Like yeah, you wasted our time like by like about 10 seconds. Oh no, so yeah, I found that really stupid. Um, Next thing is, so last night I was grinding at Blood Wars. So now with all the like infinite potion, you have a lot of high gear people. So there'll be like those people like where I'm literally grinding for like the past 30 minutes to an hour in the same location. Then they'll be like, come on, like fuck you, spot taken. Then start killing you and like take the spot. Like dude, there's like 10, 20 servers that you can go on to. Like, why? I literally don't get it. And yeah, talking about the karma system, like, um, I see that you like if you go to negative and someone kills you, your gems rate, but that's only if you like match someone actually can defeat you within that zone. Like you can literally take off all your gear and stuff probably, and like put in your marketplace or storage or something like that, then your crystal won't break. And finally, like in the hideable, they mentioned that there's like the bounty system. Like I don't see that really working, since let's say that, so yeah, you pay someone to hunt that person down. Like what's after that? They get killed and you pay the hunter the money, and do you feel good? Like they get killed once? Not really, cause they pretty much don't lose anything unless they make like a system where they like lose like half of their stats for like 10 hours or something. Then yeah, that makes sense. But if they just like get killed once and still can run around killing everybody else and killing you, then yeah, so what's the point? I don't really see a point unless you like get happy after you kill or someone who can kill you many times once by someone else's hand. So now let's do a comparison with a previous game I played that has the same open world PvP. Like that game was made in 2006 and literally has like a way better open world PvP system than this. So in that game, if you die, you actually lose stuff, like to players, to mobs, to anything, unless it's like in a specific PvP zone like Guild Wars or something, then you don't lose stuff. But if it's in like the open world PvP or like special location PvP that like actually drop stuff, then yeah, you pretty much your drop stuff, you lose your silver by like, I don't know, 40% or something. Then if you have like unbound gear or like crystals or gems, like you actually drop them as well. So that there's such a point. So let's say somebody just defeated the boss and they got all this loot, then you can kill them, and like all this loot they dropped, like they picked it up, then you find them and see the like the boss's body laying down, then you can kill them and they'll drop the boss loot. So yeah, it makes sense because that actually like people try to go for these things, like. But I see why it doesn't really make sense, because you probably have campers that's like spawning, like sitting at boss location. Then, once that's done, then they just kill you straight away. That wouldn't really work in this games. So, but in that game, it actually work because like the drops, the boss spawns are all random. There's like no specific timers and such. So yeah. Then the next thing is like the PvP, open world PvP, like. In this game, in Black Desert, you only have one option, which is like turn on PvP, and you pretty much kill everyone. In that game, there's like a lot of modes. So the first mode is group, so party, so you can't kill people in your party. Next one is hunt. So if someone has recently killed another person, their name will go flashing blue. You can hunt those, and or if they like PK level goes over 100, their names go black, then you can hunt them as well. So if you hunt people with a black PK, black name, they actually drop, like physically drop their gear, like they drop it and they like, so it's like a I don't know what you call, like a reward system where like the hunter hunts down the black gear player, and the gear like they drop goes to the hunter's inventory, and like then there's like a price on it, like the 500 price is the maximum, and the price is actually pay to win currency, not the regular in-game currency, but pay to win currency. So you have to either earn it via trading with other players, or you have to like physically put money in that game to get your gear back. So like it's actually matters a lot, since so 500 is like it's like 20 yuan, which is like $3 US. It's not much in USS, but in China it's like 20 yuan is like, for majority of the population, it's like 1 hour of work. So yeah, you can see like it actually affects a lot. Then like, so I talked about the hunting PvP. Then there's the guild mode, so you can kill anybody. Is that the ones in your guild? Then there's the alliance, so kill anyone. Is that people in your alliance? Then finally free for all, so you can't kill anybody. And the only person you can't kill is your spouse or husband or your partner, pretty much. Yeah. So like that, they have like a full on open world PvP system where it's like it's rewarding if you kill someone and they drop loot, and it's also very punishing if you get killed by somebody else and you drop your gear. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So it's just my complaint about this game, why I don't do PVE grinding and why I don't like the open world system in this game. And yeah, so tomorrow this video will be a lot less complaining. I'll actually make some useful guides. So see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.